This was, even by recent standards, a particularly deadly day in Gaza. Northern Jabalia struck from the air with bunker-buster munitions. But it is by no means exceptional. You just need to look at what remains of the skyline beyond for a sense of how long this has been happening, and at the small hoard of foodstuffs in the foreground for a sense of the scarcity and desperation being lived right now. Among what was hit here, a clinic cum pharmacy.
We were taken by surprise. It was a massive Israeli strike. Dozens were killed, including women and children. As you can see, there was no one left alive.
At the nearby Indonesian hospital, another day of new, raw grief. For these children, it's the day they lost their father. Ours just one of the cameras recording it. To what end, they might ask. My dear dad, the boy cries out. His sister says, I swear to God, you were carrying the whole family. You held us together. In southern Khan Younis, another family torn apart. Two baby brothers, one 16 months old, one 6 weeks. My children, my sweethearts, says Safa Najar. Her daughters, adding to the ranks of Gaza's traumatized children. All of this taking place as Hamas and Israel continue indirect talks in Qatar with Egyptian, US and Qatari mediators. And while Donald Trump continues his tour of the region, today swapping Qatar for Abu Dhabi. Some had hoped his presence might spark a breakthrough.
Is this beautiful?
Instead, the focus has been on a series of multi-billion-dollar deals. His remarks today on Gaza evoked his February plan for an American-owned Riviera, talking of taking it and making it a freedom zone. In Israel today, the news dominated by the killing in the West Bank of a heavily pregnant Israeli settler on her way to deliver her baby.
The Prime Minister has entrusted our security forces to find and punish the killers and all those who help them. There will be no safe haven for terrorists.
As for Gaza, the Israeli Prime Minister has insisted this week that he intends to expand the war, to destroy Hamas. The army today saying it had killed a senior Hamas fundraiser. But Israel under ever more pressure over scenes like this today in northern Beit Lahia. For Abed, a second day going home with an empty pot.
It's crowded. Everyone is hungry. I'm not blaming people because everyone is hungry and wants to feed their children. I have a family of 20 people. I have a 3-year-old child who's crying all day because he wants to eat.
Today, an American-backed organization said it would start distributing aid by the end of this month under a US-Israeli plan that's been condemned by the UN as insufficient and politicized. The group also saying aid would first resume under existing mechanisms, something Israel hasn't confirmed. In the meantime, across Gaza, it has been yet another day of grief and hunger and exhaustion, another day where much has happened and little has changed.